picking this episode, I made sure to put some real heavy hitters in terms of episode choice, especially King of the Hill, which, not surprisingly, gets some nice views. I'm disappointed that my baby Oscar video didn't do as good as I was hoping, but I greatly appreciate all the views I got for it nonetheless. For the time, it was all Hazbin votes, but when it got closer to decision time, it became a nice set of stares. Now, this episode is very interesting. It not only gives us some serious lore about the angels, but it gives us a good look at how the overlords interact with each other, as well as meet some that wasn't in the pilot, except briefly as seen in flashbacks by Vaggie, and we also get more from everyone's favorite little egg boys. It's a really good episode. It really gets into the lore about the angels and how they can be killed, and for that matter, the one person who knows how to kill them. Which a lot of people, yours Hootie included, have come to the same conclusion that since angelic weapons can permanently kill sinners, the same can be said for the angels, more specifically, the exorcists. It starts a chain of events that eventually lead to the season finale, but that's for another time. We're talking about now, episode 3 of Hazbin Hotel, Scrambled Eggs. Charlie is excited that Sir Pinchus is staying at the hotel, making a happy first week banner, being her usual cute self, while Vaggie has her doubts, since he just tried to take over the town a few days ago, when he walks in with a cannon, buying parts from Carmilla Carmine. It's clear that there's still a vast lack of trust amongst the few residents of the hotel. I'm not gonna lie, Nifty is one of the reasons why I lock my door at night while visiting the hotel. I just don't trust that girl, no matter how everyone claims she's so adorable and wouldn't hurt a fly. Have you seen that girl kill flies? It's not a pretty sight. When Charlie makes today activity a trust exercise, Sir Pinchus makes a difficult decision of losing his precious egg boys, Vaggie having Alistair get rid of them.
Humanely. Well, that's a lot less fun. But I suppose I can take care of that on my outing today. Great.
As Charlie explains the trust exercise, she has Vaggie take over and tells them what to do in a drill sergeant-like manner, a slight hint at her backstory that will be brought up in a later episode. Charlie is up first, telling the others something that everyone really knows, since she makes it obvious by her character.
I love you guys. Like, really love you. That felt good.
Then Angel Dust is up next, and there's a funny little back and forth with him and Husk.
I love to suck
I swear to fuck if you say dicks.
popsicles, you sicko. Get your mind out of the gutter. But you know, dicks too.
Then Sir Pinchus is up next.
I don't want to live without my minions. Nobody catch me. Damn it.
Nifty is up next, and, well...
Sometimes I kill mother bugs in front of their children as a warning to others.
Again, this is why I lock my door at night. I seen the murder in her eyes. Her one burning eye. She leaps off the stage, and to no one's surprise, everyone takes a step back as she pancakes on the ground. But it's all good. As she runs on stage and repeatedly leaps off to the ground, as she enjoys pain, Vaggie reassures Charlie that she knows what she's doing when Angel gives a suggestion on how to build trust. Meanwhile, as Alistair is walking to the Overlord's meeting, the Egg Boy is following close by, annoying him with random questions. You can tell he wants to scramble them so bad, but can't, because he has to do what Vaggie says. It's so hilarious. It's also weird because he could have simply have splattered them and told the others that he humanely took them somewhere where they could frolic at a vast farm, and they are living a happy life with all the animals and whatnot. But I think he already has plans for them, even here. A shadowy figure appears in front of him, and is revealed to be one of the oldest, if not the oldest sinner, Zestial.
To rough him up for you?
Follow in silence if you value your shell. Greetings, Zestial.
Oh, holy shit!
The weather doth become this fine day.
Whoa! Uh-oh!
Indeed. Looks like we might have some acid rain this afternoon.
As they have a casual conversation about the weather and the whereabouts of Alistair's absence, everyone around them start to freak out and run away, or lighting themselves on fire. Zestial telling him the rumors that he was killed by exorcists and question why he was staying at the hotel with Charlie, to which Alistair tells him that he went on a brief sabbatical and loves the theories that are floating around. As they pass some security cams, Alistair gives it a smile as it glitches out. We see the Overlords meeting, some we see in the pilot, but only glimpses, and damn, Missy Zilla big! All I wanna do is see more of Missy Zilla, Missy Zilla. That's one heckin' big girl right there. The Overlords sit as Frankie the Egg Boy waves to the Overlord Rosie before she scares him with her razor-sharp teeth. And I'm just gonna say it, they made her look good in that frame, then terrifying in a second. Really shows just because she's got a pretty face, she's deadly. Probably the reason why Alistair is so friendly to her. That, and they're both cannibals from the same time period, so they may even know each other while they're alive. We get to see the leader of the Overlords, Carmilla Carmine. She talks about the recent extermination when she greets Zestial, establishing that they're friends, and is surprised as she sees Alistair, but wasn't too worried about why he was gone. As she explains the last extermination, and since they're returning soon, that they need to make a plan for when they arrive, when the pint-sized Overlord Velvet bursts to the door, talking with Vox on the phone, him and Valentino not attending because they have better things to do. As Carmilla tries to continue the meeting, Velvet interrupts and tosses the head of the dead exorcist on the table, causing shock amongst the others, even Carmilla, but not for the same reason as the others. And like Rosie, I like that scowl that Carmilla gives when she asks about Vox and Valentino. I'm just saying, I may be low on this. Velvet talks about taking the fight to the exorcist, and Zestial interrupts.
If it be true thee and thy colleagues desire to war with such meager proof, thou art far more foolish than I bethought. We know not how this perished. Mayhaps 'twas not by a demon's hand at all. If we rush to war without knowing mightn't they purge all of hell for daring an uprising.
While the others agree with Zestial that attacking heaven might not be the best idea. By the way, I love Zestial's look. It's like, yeah, what thou think now, clown girl? You can see Carmilla isn't looking too happy with what Zestial said, almost as if she might know something. And it's something that Velvet notices and gets a malicious grin before going after Zestial and maybe some attempt to see Carmilla's reaction. And boy, does she get one. This starts off the amazing song Respectless, which I'm listening to multiple times while writing the script. I swear this is my favorite part of the song in the series so far. I love the mix of Spanish guitar that complements the synth parts from Velvet's part of the song. She also points out that Carmilla is hiding something. I wish the songs were a little longer, but obviously they had to keep it at a certain length so it'll fit in the episode. That's why I like that there are 2 songs in each episode. Also, I noticed when Carmilla gets upset, her eyes glow, which also appears briefly when she sings Whatever It Takes. At the end of the meeting, Alistair tells Frankie to follow Carmilla and Zestial and see what they're up to. Back with Charlie and the others, Angel Dust has taken them to a... So I don't know if I can show any of this scene, even with the logo blocking it, kinda. I really don't want to put all this work into an episode just for YouTube to age restrict this. So I'ma just move along to how Charlie was taught how to build trust.
This is how you learn to trust people?
Bring it on, bitch!
There is nothing stronger than the trust between comrades in arms. Buckle up, buttercups, because today you boys become men.
Maggie teaches them how to build trust by throwing them in a war zone, but Charlie isn't a big fan of it. Maggie feels like she's a failure, that since she's become leader, everything went sideways and asked to be alone. And to be honest, I don't know how she failed. Yeah, she let Angel pick a place, which was a bad choice on her part, but she didn't do anything wrong. She might be talking about her past. But anyways, we get the second song, which is sort of a duet between Carmilla and the song Whatever It Takes, which It's a good song. Vaggy's singing is a tad softer in this song, but in all, it's very sweet and explains why Carmilla is keeping it a secret as to why she killed the exorcist. It also shows that the singing isn't a separate thing that disconnects from the show, and it shows that the others are aware that they're singing. The others celebrate the fighting in the war zone as a victory, and it shows that the exercise actually worked, and they seem closer. Alistair returned with the Egg Boys, Vaggy letting Pinchas keep them, with the rule of no more weapons. The episode ends with Frankie basically telling Pinchas and the other Egg Boys about the whole thing, but Pinchas doesn't believe him, as the eggs are known to say the weirdest things. Again, that's explained later on. But with that, that was Hazbin Hotel Episode 3, Scrambled Eggs. Thanks for watching, and thanks for everyone that voted. If you voted for either the King of the Hill episode or the Rick and Morty episode, let me know if you want me to talk about that in a future review. In all, I like this episode. We got 2 really good songs with Carmilla and a song with Vaggy. The voice actresses that play Carmilla and Vaggy really do complement each other when they sing, and it's cool to get some scenes with the Overlords, which, as much as I really love the song Respectless, it made the meeting rather short, not really going anywhere other than, we need to think of something for the next extermination. But that also might be because, 1, not being one scene too long, and 2, setting up the mentioned Respectless song. Either way, it was a good episode, and it only gets better from here. So if you want me to keep talking about this series in the future reviews, let me know in the comments. And until then, I'll see you guys when you visit the Allery again, and I give my hoot in the dark.
Hey, look at you! You made it through this entire video without shutting it off once! How good for you! Won't you be a dear and press that like button, subscribe, and let this Hoot in the Dark know exactly how you feel about this entertaining review. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Tune on in. This will surely be fun.